everybody. How you doing? How's it hanging, as they say? Hi, Richie. Have a little listen. It's time to have a little listen. Who we got in? Grazer, Katie, Rob, Kyle, Pete, Kid Dynamo, Richie B, Matlock, Perfect Poise, Bazza, Carter, Kyle, Digital Industries. I hope you're good, mate. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Diesel's here. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for coming over. I know we're doing it on my alt channel at the moment. So I do appreciate you coming over here while we try and keep the numbers up for my Path to Partner over on Twitch. Sounds like you're doing the school register. Yes, miss. Yeah, kind of is, isn't it? Hello, Happy Place Traveller. Yeah, good to see you all. Hello, Martin. Oh, nice one, Katie. And I'm glad your leg's better now as well. That's good to hear. So, things to talk about. Black Friday deals. Plugins. Did anyone get anything in the sales? Hi, Twisted Glyph. Thank you, Happy. Because we bought the bundle, the Vengeance bundle. I'm just going to open up vManager and tell you what they are, because I can't remember them all offhand. There's so many of them. Some really good ones. Oh Christ, I've got to add my Makina track. I've made a Makina track when I was ill, and I'm going to play it on the show today. The reason why I've just thought of it is because I finished it, and then we got these bundles, this bundle of stuff for Black Friday from Vengeance, and I went back through it again and changed some stuff. So we got Avenger 2 anyway, but then we've got the VPS Essential FX Bundle 1, FX Bundle 2. So there's one called Glitch Bitch, which is amazing. Metrum is really cool for kicks and stuff. The multiband compressor is awesome. Really, really been enjoying using that. And then there's a multiband sidechain. The multiband sidechain I really like because it didn't do obvious compression. The way that it works is I've got a much more, like sometimes when you use especially on pads and stuff, you use a sidechain. And then when I'm saying sidechain, I mean like a volume envelope or a filter envelope, whatever you're using it. However you're using it, but it can be quite obvious and quite prominent sometimes. But this multiband sidechain leaves a more natural kind of effect, but still leaving room for everything. So I found that really good. Filter, which is going to be my new go-to transitional filter, I think. And there was a few more as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up. So let's see what you guys have got. Martin, you're not late, darling. Just FL Studio. What do you mean just? That's awesome. No, there's Matt. That is Matlock DJ. That is everything that you need right now, because FL Studio comes with some awesome native plugins, generators, also known as VSTs, to get you going. Which package did you get? Did you get like the signature package, the producer package? Which did you get? I think I remember you saying it was the middle one, wasn't it? I think I got the middle one. But yeah, it's awesome. Carter is on their way to work. Martin just got Nexus 5. It looks good, doesn't it? It looks good. I think Guy's doing, he's mentioned that maybe doing a tutorial on that in his Patreon. What I was going to say about it. Yeah, the Nexus 5, it looks like there's a bit more control over the sounds now, which used to be kind of like hidden quite a lot in a lot of menu diving. And I kind of think that's if Nexus were going to do anything new, I think that would be the thing, wouldn't it? Would be to come away from just being like a rompler and actually adding some kind of synthesis attributes to it. Kyle's has got a cool classic samples pack full of Serum presets. Great. Oh, Happy Place Traveler got a new DJ name. Awesome. Kid Dynamo got a Behringer JP4000. Ooh. What does it do? What does it do? Can I show this video? I should be able to show this video. So let me see if I can. Hang on. Let's see if we can watch this video together.
A Behringer endorsement channel. I'm just kind of giving the people what they want. And in today's episode, we're going to be looking at possibly the smallest synth I've ever seen, other than maybe a pocket operator, which, to be fair, is not a synthesizer in the traditional sense, because it has like a grid sequence, whereas this has a keyboard. And introducing the Behringer JT4000 Micro, and as it says on the box, this is a portable full-voice hybrid synthesizer with 2 analog modeling oscillators per voice, an analog filter, and an arpeggiator. So this is kind of a continuation from the last video that I did a couple of days ago, introducing you to this with a bigger
blah blah blah.
Right, now it should
turn it on.
And there we go. We have an
it's got
intro
lights.
sequence, basically similar to the Pro VS Mini. I would, at a guess, say that the screen is about.
I want to hear it.
size.
Stop talking about it.
A way to be able to control the amount of the envelope, certainly on the filter envelope, is much faster than on the VS, that you have to use the 2 buttons that are here, which I find easier to use.
Oh, it's cool.
So I don't know what that LFO-X is.
You don't need to, darling. Don't worry about it. Just twiddle the knob.
So you do have 2 LFOs, and yes, well, the Pro VS Mini, sorry.
No, it makes Space Invader noises. Yay! Go on.
So, is there a cross mod?
What is he doing there? Has he got an inbuilt FX reverb and stuff?
And one big difference over the Pro V8.
Yeah, he's not selling it very well, is he? But it does look epic. It does look epic. It's, you know, for like 40 quid. Is it 40 quid or something? Yeah, push button, make noise. It's got digital effects on board. Yeah, well, for 40 quid. I mean, Behringer have been doing some amazing stuff. So me and Guy were saying this earlier, like when we get every single day, we'll get into the kitchen, have my morning coffee, and we'll put on someone like, is it White Snake? Schnick Oil. You know that guy. Put him on, or whoever it is we're watching. So we're kind of spoilt for people who do good reviews of plugins and stuff like that. And we were trying to, which one was it now? It was Kick 3, because Kick 3's come out. And we watched the whole like 24 minutes, and he didn't show it working at all. Like, you'd think that would be the first thing you would do. Like, if you're going to make a review video of any plugin, any VST, whatever it is, show it working. But it was just constant talking, a bit like this. God. But you know what I mean. When you want to know what something sounds like or what something's doing, you just want to hear it, don't you? But yeah, with that said, let me just have a quick look though at what else you guys have got over the Black Friday deals. Did you get anything else? It's a clone of the Roland JP. Oh, okay. For £40. It's crazy, isn't it? Dance Master 2 preset for the Vengeance multiband compressor is the best on lead bus. Ooh, this is the thing Martin knows. This is the thing about the Vengeance brand, right? And all of those plugins and the VSTs. I use Phalanx, I use Avenger 1, I use Avenger 2, and now I am going through all of the plugins. I probably won't use all of them, but the thing about that brand is all of those plugins and VSTs are designed for dance music. They're designed for dance music. Oh, Bosky's here. Hello, mate. They're designed for dance music, so they make it very easy for you. I'm a bit behind with the comments. I'm just reading through. Currently downloading Spirefire Chambers and Albion. What's that? What's Spirefire Chambers and Albion? Let me have a quick Google. I'm learning stuff today. Oh, so you mean Spitfire? Albion Legacy by Spitfire Audio. The Samplers? Spirefire Chambers and Albion. I was looking at Duck, but is it any better than Kickstart? I've got Duck and I've got Kickstart. I don't use either of them anymore. Yeah, Spitfire, isn't it? That's well cool. I'm just having a quick look now. I don't know if that's what you're talking about though. What did you say again? God, my brain. Spitfire Chambers and Albion. It's been on all day and only halfway through. Ah. Yeah, if you're still here, orchestral. Oh, okay, yeah, it is the thing I'm looking at then. That's awesome. So it looks like it's a bit like, what's the Native Instruments thing? Where you, like Alicia's Keys and all that kind of stuff. Oh, come on, brain. It looks like one of those kind of library things. What's it called? Contact. Thank you. I stayed up till like 5:30 this morning researching lighting for my podcast that I'm going to be doing with Guy. So my brain is mush today. Yeah, Contact. Where were we? I think we've got through all of the messages now. What you've been talking about. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I was really interested to know, because obviously these Black Friday deals are great for getting bits and bobs for your studio. But yeah, Kick Free. Oh yeah, you mentioned about Duck and Kickstart. I don't use either of them now. I use Shaperbox 3, but I do have Duck. And I found Duck quite easy. I can't remember if Duck is multiband though. Am I the only one that doesn't like Contact, says Bosky? No, I don't necessarily like it, but I do as well. But do you know what Contact's really good for? Is if you're doing something really specific. So I found Contact extremely useful for especially when I was at uni doing pieces of music for the moving image, film score stuff. So for that, and also I found it really good for getting like a kind of mood together. So when I've done a track called 13, I've used one of my Contact libraries, which is more like a horror kind of thing, or like a choir one, for specific, like creating moods. So yeah, I think for things like that, it's really good for setting a tone for something in a track. But it depends what you're making. But yeah, it can be CPU intensive. Yeah, the interface, the way you load the presets, the old drag and drop. Yeah. Well, if you don't like that, then definitely don't look at Reason in the patch bay behind that, because that confused the hell out of me. When I was young, I was like, what is this? Jesus Christ. Hello, Dean. Okay, so let's get started. Yeah, Reason was one of my first. My very first was Dance EJ in the 90s, around about 1995, 96. And then it was Reason rewired with Cubase 5.2 VST for the NN19 sampler. But then we would use, this was at college, and then we would use Cubase as the main door, but you'd have it rewired. But yeah, freaked me out, all those Ys in that patch bay. Techno EJ, yep, had that one. I've still got all the sample packs. They're great. Still relevant today. Nothing's changed. So, welcome in, everybody. We are going to get started now with the first track. This is by Infernal, Karma, and it is called Candyflipping. Kyle says, sorry in advance, Amber, before I was born. That's crazy. Oh my God. I was making music before you were born. And you've got a track in here today as well. That's so cool. I've been making music since before you were born, and you've got a track on the show today. I'm so proud of you. Right, here we go. You did just say we're old, yeah. Okay, so that is Candyflipping by Infernal Karma. There are some really good elements to this. I think stylistically, the instruments used are very much in keeping with like techno-y, hard dancey. It all kind of makes musical sense. Like it's got an identity there, which is important for if you were making this as a dance track, if it was going to be signed to a record label. But you know, if you aren't looking to do that, if it's, you know, just something that you're just doing to express yourself, then job done. I've put some notes. What did I write as I was listening to it? I said maybe a touch too much saturation on that like melody lead sound, but that could just be my taste. Needs more cowbell. No, I'm joking. Needs more variation. Rule of thumb is changes every 16 bars. So like rule of thumb with dance music is that we change it up, or we add something or we take something away every 16 bars. Again, this isn't a hard and fast rule. This is just something that keeps the energy moving. It stops it from getting boring. I believe this is something to do with our brains kind of like latching onto the patterns of things, and then after 16 bars it kind of like knows it, and it will become to like, it will then begin to like lose interest and put the sound down, you know, or not listen to it as intently. This can also be a good thing when we want to build like some kind of hypnotic feel, like with certain types of techno and psytrance and that kind of thing. So there can be pluses and minuses to, pros and cons to changes in the music. Evolving the sound should be a better way of looking at it, maybe, instead of like introducing or taking things away, but that is also true. Maybe some effects, such as like transitional effects, like rises, booms, impacts, that kind of thing. Could tie it all in a little bit more, keep the ear candy kind of aspect to it going. Evolving of the sounds, more automation. So I've put here like maybe movements such as a phaser, a comb filter, something like that in one of the lead sounds, something like that maybe could offer a little bit more interest to the track. But again, it just depends what you're going for. You know, at the end of the day, these are just my subjective thoughts that I've written quickly whilst listening through the first time. It can be completely ignored. And maybe more automation like filters to transition through the arrangement. I really liked the acid line in there. I thought that acid line, the introduction of that acid line, was building up on that momentum. I have a feeling that maybe some of the momentum, as in like the way that it's, you know, on the same root note all the way through, I believe that is intentional. So, you know, I come from a mindset of hard dance and hearing lots of, like, I don't come from like a progressive background, for example, so that'd be a better way to put it. So I'm always kind of like subjectively wanting to hear new stuff. But again, that's just my opinion. I know some of you guys have written some stuff in the chat as well. It has a nice organic feel to it, although it sounds a lot like the drums are synthesized. Okay, and might need a bit of variety. Yep. Love that semitone up bass note on the end of the bar. Nice that you notice that. I didn't think I even noticed that. It sounds old and German. There you go. Brilliant. Yeah. And that's a compliment. All the best music's older music. So yeah, well done, mate. Thank you for sending this in. Next up, we have got Bass Up, We're Unstoppable. Spinball remix. This is Ferg94, which you guys might recognise that username from Twitch. So let's have a listen.
till the end of time. In this moment, we come alive through the energy we fly.
Pull up. Yeah, I really like that one. I forgot that that hardcore finishes quite early. Yeah. I see that's one thing as a DJ I would say was that didn't drop down to just kicks and percussion. And I think as a DJ, I prefer my hardcore to go down to at least 16 bars of not having any bass line. I mean, I'll work around it. That's not a problem. But I think sometimes it can be easier to mix in and out of that way. But yeah, in terms of the actual track, I love this. I thought it was really... I was singing along to it by the second time I heard the chorus. And yeah, very, very well produced, as a few other people have said, well mixed down. I don't know how... not that it really matters at all. I don't know what the tempo of it was, but I liked what someone else said about it would be really good at 172 or 175 BPM. But I also kind of like the idea that this could be a hard dance track that could be played in more than just a hardcore genre. Yeah, it would definitely work at 170. Definitely. But the fact that it's slower, because it sounds like a hardcore track, I would just pitch it up to play it. But it would make me think, I could play this in a hard dance set as well. So yeah. Hi paleontologist, hope you're well. Happy hard dance, yeah. Really, really great track, really strong track. Ferg is a great hardcore producer anyway. And I love his stuff, and this track is no different. So yeah, really, really happy to have heard this one. It's put me in a really good mood. So yeah, thank you very much for sending it in. Next, we've got my tune. I've made my first Makina track. Now, this track, the reason why I made it was I got ill. I've been ill with, I had a cold for 3 weeks. I had 2 weeks of just not doing any streaming. Didn't go out. I had to reschedule all my students that were in. I didn't want to see anyone. I didn't want to make anyone ill. So in my spare time, I went on... I basically, because I've always liked Makina, right? I've always liked how it's made me feel when I listen to it. And I love DJ Pastis from Spain because he's like my spirit animal when it comes to how he is as a DJ. When I saw him DJing, not in person, but on the internet for the first time, I was like, he just reminds me of me, his energy. Because he just gets so into it the way that I do when I'm, in the flow with my own DJing. And it was just that kind of yeah, he is. He's so cool. He's so cool. I have so much time for him. Can you see how passionate he is? about what he does, and he's so talented. And so I don't think I never had any time to like go and research a whole new genre of music. And so I did have some time when I was ill. So I started listening to a load of Makina. I had a gig at the weekend and I drove to Edinburgh and back. So I listened to 8 hours of Makina then as well. Still not bored of it. I just love it. I think my ADHD loves it as well. It's just so much fun. So I made this track. I would like to give you guys in the chat, and I will put this on the YouTube link as well. I want you to go and check out Rewired Records, not just if you're into Makina and you want to learn how to make it, but for so many other genres of music. Steve, who runs it, Steve Bruce, he is such a great teacher. So, and he has all of these walkthroughs on his website. He has free sample packs. He even has free plugins that he's made himself. I actually spoke to him a couple of years ago. I didn't even realise it was the same person when I was making my own device in Max for Live in Ableton as part of my uni course. So I was making my own like device, my own plugin, and I was hitting him up for some advice on how to use it, but he doesn't use Max for Live. He uses Flowstone and something else for making his VSTs. But it was weird because then like all these 2 years later, I just literally went onto YouTube and started like I've just put in Makina tutorial and found all of this Rewired video tutorials, and I just followed them. They're all in FL Studio, and I just found it so easy. Hi Jaycan, how you doing? I found it so easy to follow what he was saying, but he doesn't just do Makina, he does like all kinds of like 90s music, bounce, all kinds of things. But yeah, that's Rewired Records. Please go and check it out. There's loads of free stuff, as I said, on there. So Flowstone is cool. Adam Sazbo made Viper. Did he make Viper with it? Oh my god. Viper is the emulator of what's an emulator of now? Does anyone know? I can't remember what it's an emulator of. But yeah, I do have it. I keep forgetting to use it. It's another one that I keep forgetting to use. I'm just having a quick look now. I'm sure it is supposed to like mimic. Yeah, the Virus TI. Isn't that the DSP 5665200 or something as well? Oh no, that one's a Virus. No, hang on. It's called Viper. But I thought that was Osiris, the Virus TI emulator. But yeah, Viper isn't specifically saying that it's an emulation of anything else. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up with Osiris. I can't remember now. But yeah, it's a great synth. So yeah, definitely. If you haven't looked at that yet, definitely do. So yeah, I looked at these Rewired tutorials on Makina and then just made a Makina track like in a few hours, and I was like, oh, I just need to it was so nice because like when you come from making like very intricate techno hard trance with loads of layers and loads of thought into the synthesis of stuff and evolving of the sounds and things, and it gets very, very, very mentally like taxing. And then I was making this Makina track, and it was just so nice to just throw stuff in mess around using all of my little silly little samples and little one shots and stuff. I even put my huh in there. But yeah, I'm just going to play it anyway, and I hope you guys like it. It's a rough mix down at the moment, but I think it sounds all right. Like, I don't think I need to do another mix down of it. Maybe you guys can be the judge on that. So here we go. So there you go. That's it. I think I'm going to call it Dice. So someone's just asked, Lee's asked, sound like hard trance in the break. I liked it and it's mixed down well. Love the melody and the vocal chops. Was the main synth from a single shot? Let me just open up the project and show you. Because I did something differently. This is the good thing about trying out different genres, is the different ways in which things are done. You know, there's so many ways of doing the same thing when it comes to making music. And different music rely on different genres will rely on, not rely, but will probably, and probably different producers of that genre will have different ways of doing things. But what I learned from Makina, and maybe the way that Steve taught it, but probably more to do with the actual way that Makina is made as well. And I would say this is true for hard house as well. It's very sample based. So, for example, I used 2 sampled stabs as well as a synth for the bass line. But when it came to the leads, I'm just waiting to load up. I'm just going to show you. Hi, sorry about that. OBS just decided to completely mess me over and it started making me stream on my Amber D channel. But now we're back again. Yay! So yeah, sorry about that. So what I was saying before we were rudely interrupted by tech issues was making music in a different genre will just show you a different way of working. It will show you probably maybe even something that you might prefer, a different way of working. That's certainly what I found from making this Makina track. Was I found new ways of getting to a certain point in the track quicker. Instead of like trying to find the perfect preset for things, I was using bass samples which were in that genre, instead of just like having to come out of my creative mode. I would be able to stay in that kind of creative mode a lot more by just using samples. So hi Fat Man, how you doing? So yeah, I'm really sorry about the tech issue there. I'm just glad that it happened during my track and not anyone else's. So I'll make sure that both of these 2 things will be spliced together and put up onto YouTube later. And take 3, yes. Hi again, everyone. So yeah, that was my Makina track. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next up, we have got DJ Jaycan, and this is ID. No, I'm not recording because I don't need to on this channel because it saves the VODs for me. But it will all be up on YouTube. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, there we go. That was DJ Jaycan. I really, really like this tune. It was very authentic and memorable. I like the guitar in it. Very brave. I don't think I've ever put a guitar in a track before, but I really liked it. It kind of gave it like a chicane kind of feel to it. Like I was on a beach somewhere. Hello, Cosmic Butterfly. Yeah, I'd be interested to know that as well, Perfect Poise. Defo. Yeah, Balearic vibes, 100%. But yeah, I love that. I love all of Jaycan's music. I play a lot of Jaycan's trance already. So yeah, make sure you go and give Jaycan a follow, please. Over on SoundCloud. Really well mixed. Very euphoric, very uplifting. And like I say, very authentic sounding as well. And I like the snare. I like the snare on the clap. I thought that was really nice. Kind of gave it like an 80s feel to it as well, but within like a trance track, which is very cool. Yes, a sunrise tune. Defo. I like that. Yeah, thank you very much, Jaycan. Sirrell snare. Nice. Okay, where are we? So... Perfect Poise next. And this is a track called Feel Better. Yeah, I absolutely love this. Ignore that copy and paste that I've just done of Kyle's track there. That was meant for me, not for you lot. I can't delete it. Why can't I delete my own message? Richie, can you delete it? Those links and stuff that I put, the Kyle Nicholas and Dave thing. I was trying to copy and paste Perfect Poise's SoundCloud. Yeah, it's just me not looking at what I'm doing, basically. Again. Oh, yeah, if you can get rid of that for me, please, Richie. Because I can't. Why can't I? Maybe it won't let me because I'm like supposed to know what I'm doing. It won't let you either. Wow. Today, technology is not my friend at all. Fuck. Oh. Brilliant. Perfect Poise. Take a bow, mate. It's not downloadable. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, thank you, Kyle. That puts my mind at rest. It has become sentient, yes. So yeah, Perfect Poise. Isn't it weird? Like because you put in the chat that you thought you'd overdone the kick, but then it had gone out on the label. Whereas from our perspective, we liked that about it. We were like, no. Like, I really liked that kick. I thought that, because for me, I have to have, it doesn't matter how good a track is, right? If the kick in the bass isn't cutting through and punching and energetic, I'm not going to play it. I might listen to it. In fact, I would listen to it, not as a DJ, but if I'm going to be DJing it, that's like my main thing. That's my main thing. And I couldn't hear anything wrong with that. But this is why the show, not just this show, but having another pair of ears is so helpful, because we're not the best judge of character. We're not the best judge of our own music all the time. We are for certain stuff, obviously, because it's our music, it's our taste, it's our subjective input. However, when that becomes second guessing, that's when having other people listen to our work can be very, very helpful. It was a saturation I thought had been tad overkill. It's good that you think that, because it means that you understand that it can be overdone. But to me, I liked it. And I would probably be the first to say if I thought something was oversaturated, because it's something that I listen out for. But when it's just, if you did it to everything, it would be different. But you didn't. It was just on the kick, or maybe a layer of the kick or something. But it sounded like maybe this is a good learning curve for you. Then maybe this is like one of those, skill checks where like we've pushed it a little bit far, and then to see what people think. And yeah, I liked it. It was really nice. It was noticeable. If that makes sense. Like, it pricked my ears up. Scooty says, I think it was cool and I don't care what anyone else thinks. Good for you. Me too. Yeah, I loved it. And the vocal was great. I loved it. Yeah. Like the attitude of it. The vocal was really nice. The vocal kind of gives it that, the dark and light, again, the toughness of the kick, and then you've got a nice female vocal in there. Always a winner. Diesel loved it as well. Yep. 10 out of 10, mate. 11 out of 10. Well done. Okay, next up, we've got Kyle Nicholas and Dave Neale, and this is called The good stuff that you want. Here we go. There we go. Mate, take a bow. Yeah, loved it. Kick and bass relationship on point. Very, very good hard house tune. Loved it. Loved every second of it. I loved the original of that track anyway. It's never gets boring to me, and I love what you've done with it. I think Kid Dynamo's done a remix of it. I've got quite a few different techno versions of that. And yeah, it's awesome. Really, 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 really strong track, and nice and simple, to the point. And yeah, it's really good. Really, really good. So please send me a copy so I can play it. I'm so proud of you, mate. Yeah, I love the wumpy bass that comes in as well, like that harmonic layer of it. Yep. Awesome. Really, really good job, mate. So proud. Keep them coming. Next up is HDLM, and this is Twist. we go. That is HDLM and Twist, which is Christian in the chat. Welcome in, mate. Yeah, a really nice techno chugger this. I really liked it. I like the little vocal hits in there as well. Really nice touch, really subtle. Yeah. This is something that it's very authentic sounding as well. All very nicely mixed down. Yeah, and I like this style. It's kind of like progressive-y, techno-y kind of a feel to it. Yeah, very deep sounding. And yeah, very enjoyable. This is the kind of thing that I would listen to in the car driving, 100%. And I would like to share, let me just put in Christian's SoundCloud. Make sure you go and follow. Yeah, really, really cool. Really, really cool tune. I can tell you had a lot of fun making that as well. It's very, very authentic sounding, very, very original, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. Next up, we've got Grazer J, and this is a track called Inevitable.
That's it, Mr. Anderson. Look past the flesh. Look through the soft gelatin of these dull cow eyes and see your enemy. Oh yes, Mr. Anderson. Get me. There's nowhere I can't go. There is nowhere I won't find you. It's impossible. Not impossible. Inevitable.
There we go. That is Grazer J and Inevitable. So where was that vocal from? I think someone said in the chat. The Matrix. Neo, of course. Okay, I didn't know that. Makes sense. I like the RP, the little RP runner that you've got there. Go back and listen to that bass. Yeah. Yeah. I really like it. I think you've kept you've kept the energy up when you're doing these little progressions up. And I really like that. You didn't just keep it all on the same note all the way through, which is fine. But then if you're going to do that, you need to find other ways to keep the energy up. But I like this because when you move up to that fifth, see how much more energy is like expressed in that. Yeah, love it. I love it. I think it's really, really simple thing to do, but it injects energy. It injects a bit of not emotion. Oh yeah, emotion. Like it takes it. It progresses the track, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's really good. I think it's very well. Yeah, it's expression. Sorry, rather than emotion. It's more expression, and then it resolves back down to the root note again. I like that about it, and I like the simplicity. It's not moving up any other notes or anything. We're just going from the root note to the fifth, back down again, and I like that transition. I like that progression. I think it sounds really cool. I love the way that it's relentless forward motion for this style of hard house is perfect. So, yeah. Oh, Kyle, no worries, my darling. Lovely to see you. Yeah, keeping things simple is simple and effective is what you're doing. Defo. Thank you for sending it in, mate. Love you. Next up, we've got JLF. Less is more. There you go. That's what she said. JLF and Tom E featuring Kim, and this is Ping.
And you hear the ping. Tonight I walked into a fucking lamppost. Like, and put something in your head, like bounces off, and you hear the ping.
How good is that track? Ping! Fucking lamppost. Yeah, love it. Thank you, JLF and Tom E featuring Kim. That is Ping. What a cool topic for a track. So memorable, isn't it? Fucking lamppost. Loved it. Loved everything about it. I loved that acid line in there as well. Yeah, very fun track and a really cool way of using something that you probably found on the internet as the starting point for making a track. So this is JLF's SoundCloud. So pop on there, Christian, and you should be able to find it from there. Lampposts are a drunk person's nemesis. Mate, am I right? This is it. So true. So true. Loved it. Next up, we've got People Like Us. This is such a tune. And this is called Dirty Funk.
Dirty, rockin' that nasty, you know, that funk. That dirty motherfucking funk. In the club, we get crunk to this funk. We hit you with that brand new funk. We hit you with that brand new funk. That dirty, dirty type of funk. You know we hit you with that funk. Hey, yo, party people in the motherfucking house, let me see you work it out for me one time. Funk. We hit you with that dirty funk. Dirty, rockin' that nasty, you know, that funk. That dirty motherfucking funk. In the club, we get crunk to this funk. We hit you with that brand new funk. Dirty, rockin' that nasty, you know, that funk. That dirty funk. That dirty funk. That dirty funk. Hit you with that dirty funk. Dirty, rockin' that nasty, you know, that funk. That dirty motherfucking funk. In the club, we get crunk to this funk. We hit you with that dirty funk. Dirty, rockin' that nasty, you know, that funk. We hit you with that dirty funk. That dirty funk. That dirty funk. We hit you with that brand new funk. That dirty, dirty type of funk. You know we hit you with that funk. Hey, yo, party people in the motherfucking house, let me see you work it out for me one time.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
That dirty, dirty type of funk. Type of funk. Type of funk.
I mean, come on. What a tune. People Like Us, take a bow. See, this is the thing with this, like, the style that People Like Us does. So simple and so effective. Like, I loved it. I loved everything about it. It's so free. It's so, like, how can I even describe it? just good selection of sounds and knowing when it's done, not overcooking it. Like it's all the the energy of that. It's so good. Bassy kicks, yeah. That distorted, overdriven kick is everything. Everything. I could just listen to that on its own. And then the reverse kicks as well. Like it's simple, but it's not easy to do, if you know what I mean. And I love that. I love that about it. I love all of People Like Us's stuff. He's got such a style about him. He's got such a sound. And I find it very inspiring. Mate, thank you so much. Thank you for sending that in. Whew. Now we've got Paul Rayner, Bradderz, Paul Sirrell, and this is Feel Me, Don't Stop.
Come on.
Oh, wow. Bradderz. It's like a throwback to that 90s TDV, like 90s dance style, but also the speed garage elements in there as well. The vocal was awesome. It was very authentic to that sound, but also bang up to date as well. I could see this on a label like Doof Recordings, Doof, whatever it's called, but by Hannah Lane, that kind of style. You know, it's a very, very current sound as well. Excuse me. Loved it. Please make sure you give Bradderz a follow there. Yeah, well done. Like, that's such a nice tune. So uplifting. And really well mixed down. Transition points were perfect. Kept the energy up. Every part, every section had its moment. Kept on moving. That's what you want from a track, especially in this day and age, you know, to keep attention. And yeah, I loved it. Thought it was great. Better than great. 50 out of 10. So nice. I mean, I'm going to be kind of biased because like I'm a 90s kid, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. So this to me is home. You know, that's how this is nostalgia for me. So, and I know for a lot of you guys as well. Not Kyle, because Kyle was born in like 2010 or something, but but yeah, it's so good. So good. Thank you guys. That is our show today. Yeah. So much great talent out there. I'm so happy that I get to hear it every single week. So important, and I really, really appreciate you guys. So thank you. I am going to be sending us on over to DJ Warrior Mama, I think. Hopefully, if I can do the raid. One of my students. Yes, there we go. Yeah, day off tomorrow. I will see you Thursday or Friday. Thank you again, everyone. Keep your music coming in. Stay creative and look after yourselves. Remember, you are special. You are important. Always be creative. Only you can do what you do. So, and you know, if you want to live forever, just make a track. That track will be out there in the digital realm forever. Forever and ever and ever. So there you go. That's how we live forever, baby. Live you, Richie. Live you, everybody. You're amazing. Mwah! See you soon.